Mike Delisio from Solo Mode Games. Today I'm doing a solo playthrough of Monsterlands, a game of dice placement and allocation, and as you're about to see, potentially some very, very poor dice rolling. Let's head on over to the table and take a look. Okay, here we have the solo setup for Monsterlands. We've got our board here, which depicts two main areas. You've got the Citadel, which is all of this area kind of in gray behind the walls, and then you've got the lands. Now for the solo game, we're really only going to be concentrating on one of these two lands. In the multiplayer game, you would have two lands that would be active, and you'd have monsters and lands at both. But in the solo game, this is the only land area that we are concentrating on. We've got our initial monster, Blandor, out there, and we've got our initial land of Uyunaya? Sure, we're going to go with that. All right, and so those are the initial lands that lands and monsters that came out randomly. We've got some traps that were pulled randomly out of the trap bag. We've got some missions that were pulled randomly out. We've got some loot that was pulled out randomly here. We've got our equipment cards that are available potentially to us, and we've got our mercenaries, which we could also potentially hire. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of an early rules explanation. It's a game that I think you'll understand, generally speaking, how it goes just by watching me go through it. And my player board is right here. I start with 1 reputation. It shows you right here on the board. You start with that 1 and 5 glory. All right. That 1 reputation comes from my 1 starting mercenary, Corgo here. And my leader is Percus. Okay. And so what you do at the beginning of every round, and there are 6 rounds in the game, is you do dice allocation, where you're going to determine how many dice you have to work with on that particular turn, or round, I should say. And so what you do is you look at your player board and the cards in hand. So Percus here is going to give me 1 purple or magic die and 1 red or strength die. Corgo is going to give me 1 persuasion die, and depending on what level of glory you're at will be what extra dice you get. And so in this case, on the first level from 1 to 10, you get an additional strength die, okay? So I start the first round with 2 strength die, a magic die, and a persuasion die, all right? And so what you're gonna do, anytime you get a persuasion die, you roll that right away. And so I ended up with a 4. These aren't gonna get rolled potentially at all, unless I try to go after the monster there or the lands, okay? The reason you roll the persuasion die, or the yellow die, is that that's going to give you potentially, on how you use it, it's going to give you discounts towards things you might want to buy. So, for example, I rolled a 4 here, and if I wanted to go here and buy a trap, I would get a 4 gold discount on anything that came into play here that I wanted to buy there. The thing is that depending on what the AI does, they may potentially be placing persuasion dice there as well, and that could give me an additional discount. So let's say, for example, I took my first turn, and then the AI went and they rolled that they were going to be going here to hire a mercenary. Okay, took me a while to get that out. So if that were the case, I would roll a die for them. Let's say here it was this 5, it would get placed there. And then if I were to put my die here to hire another one, this would work out really well for me, because if the die you place is less than the one that's there before, you add them together. I'm double checking myself if it can be equal or less, but I believe it's less. So in this case, since I know the 4 is less than the 5, I would be getting it says if the die is lower, yes, you can sum them both. So not equal to. So in this case, if they had a 5 and I put this 4 here afterward, I would get a discount of 9. I'd be able to hire any of them for free. So that's actually it would be 1. You have to pay at least 1. I wouldn't get it for free. You'd have to pay at least 1. So that's how persuasion dies work. And I rolled a 4, so I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to cheat. All right, so I am the first player in every round, and so what I'm going to do now is allocate my dice. And I've got different places I can go. I can go here to buy a trap, all right, and the price of the traps are in the upper left corner, so 9, 10, 3, 5, 4, and 9. I start with 7 gold to begin the game. So I could go there, and with my persuasion die here, there's actually nothing there I couldn't afford. I can buy any one of those traps, all right? I start the game with 1 starting trap, which gives me either a strength or a magic die. I could go here, and these places all have names. If you'll forgive me, I'm not going to look them up in the rule book, but they all have thematic names. I could go here, and depending on which place I put it in, if I was the first one to go here, I can get any combination of 3 potions or poisons. And if that got blocked to me, I can go to the second one and get 2. All right. I can go here, and I can hire any one of these mercenaries as long as I've got enough of a gap between my glory and my persuasion to do so. Glory and, not persuasion, reputation. And I'll explain that when I get to it. But I can go there and hire one of them and add dice to my dice pool even for that round. I could also come here, and if I paid an extra 2 gold, I can buy a round for these mercenaries, get them out of the way, and bring in 3 new ones. Basically a way to clear them off. I can go here to buy a particular number of defense tokens, 1, 2, or 3 defense tokens for 2, 4, and 6 gold for each. I could go here, and any number of players can go here, and you can put any type of die there and get 1 gold. Here, it'll also tell you which type of dice. So here you can have either a strength or persuasion. Here you can have a magic, strength or persuasion, any. Here is where you can buy different equipment that can be assigned to your different mercenaries that can give you different abilities. Here you can go to the mine and get yourself some gold. Okay, those are all the Citadel areas, and then you have the land areas. And I've already gone into more detail than I actually was expecting to, so I'm going to just go ahead and start playing here. So I look at these monsters, and it would be really nice to be able to, or this monster I should say, it would be really nice to be able to take him out, but that would take a 14 to trap it and a 19 to kill it, which would be challenging. However, if I came here first and got a trap, that might help me. So I think what I'm going to do first is go here, taking a risk because later on the AI could go here and I could have got it for a cheaper price, but I think that's okay. I think what I'm going to do is spend my... Wow, if I got this, I'm almost guaranteed to kill that monster, but the problem is at the end of the round you've got to be able to pay for to feed your mercenaries, and that would take all of my gold, so I don't want to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and go here. Ooh, do I want to do that, or do I want to go a little bit cheaper? Because I think I might end up even getting myself another mercenary. I might want to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to actually go here. It's going to cost me 1 gold because I have to always pay at least 1, and then I put that in my traps. So I spend my 1 gold. Okay, now it's the AI's turn, and they roll these dice every time that it's their go on the round to tell you what to do. So I roll these, and this is telling me a few things. Number 1, this orange die is telling me whether they're going to be going in the Citadel or to the lands, and this is saying it's going to the Citadel. So in this case, I ignore that brown die. That only applies if it's going to the lands. This is now telling me where it's going, okay? So it's going here to block off the, let's see, this is the Armory, I believe it's called. Yes, it's called the Armory. So you take a persuasion die, you roll it, and you put it in the leftmost spot. Okay, so now it's blocked that spot. If I had had another persuasion die, I could potentially get a big discount here. All right, so that was their go. All right, now I've got these 3 dice left to allocate. I gotta tell you, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to... Oh boy, I can't afford any of them. I cannot afford any of them. That was not the smartest play. Oh, and I should have actually replaced that trap right away. So let me do that. Just reach into the bag here, get a new trap. Yeah, well, I think I'm still okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. to the mine, and I'm going to get myself 2 gold so that hopefully on the next round I could come here, hire a mercenary, and if the AI doesn't steal that spot from me, I'll be okay. Let's find out. All right, they're staying in the Citadel. They are going here, which is kind of unfortunate because it's taking away a potential mercenary I want to hire. It's actually going to be taking the first one, so Dolphus here goes away. I'm just going to discard that. A new one's going to come out. It is Wandu. All right, so I find his little token, which is right there, and I'm going to put it on the card. All right, so now it's my turn. I've got these 2 dice here. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hire Nyala here. Okay, I'm going to hire Nyala. The issue is that I'm afraid I'm going to need gold. I'm still going to need gold. Now, if I trap Blandor, I'm okay because I'll get 6 gold there. I'm going to take this risk. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to hire Nyala. Now, that's going to cost me 7 gold, so I go ahead and pay that. You look at this reputation, and that's in the red star. And so the reputation there is +4. I have to make sure that it doesn't go above my glory. I have just enough. So now I move my reputation up to that spot. 1 + 4 is 5. I'm okay. Now Nyala is available to go out and go on a particular fight. Also comes with these 2 dice right away. So now I've got these in my pool. All right. All right, here's the AI's turn. Uh-oh, they're going out in the lands. They're going to the second spot here. All right, so I take one of these little discs that you put aside for the AI and you cover up that second spot. So now I still have this first spot available to me, luckily, if I wanted to go out on a fight. All right, and what I need to determine now is, do I want to go ahead and go on this fight here? The problem is that to go after Blandor, okay, you look at this tile, which gets changed every time a land gets changed. And what it's telling me here is that I have a maximum of 2 red die that I can put towards there, and then a reinforcement of 1. I want to double check and make sure if that's a maximum or a requirement, because if it's a requirement, then it's not even a question. I don't have the 2 strength die. I only have the 1 strength die. So, yep, it's a requirement. So the decision has been made for me. I can't go here because I don't have those 2 strength die. So it's okay. I'm going to look in other places here. Let's see here. There are plenty of other things I can do. I can build up for another turn later on. I can't go out here unless I try to go for the land, because I could, but I'd have to roll a 16, which is not very realistic unless I put a trap out there, which might help. I might try that. Okay, so the requirement here is at least 2 red or purple, and then you can put 1 other reinforcement. All right, so what I'm going to do, and it also is going to allow me to re-roll the purple dice twice. So I can send either of my mercenaries or my leader out there for that matter, but none of these give me any particular advantage for what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my newly hired one, because why not? I'm going to put these here, and at the time that you do this, you can assign a trap. You have to do it at the time up. I'm going to go ahead and assign this trap that adds +1 to my red dice, okay? I'm not going to play this one, which would give me an extra die, because, well, I could actually. It would give me an extra die. That might actually be better. That might be better. I'm going to do that. I'll save this one. I'll put this one out there, and that's going to give me an extra die that I can use, which makes it much more likely that I can hit that 16 threshold. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and roll for the AI. They are staying in the Citadel. They're going for the mine, and that means that they're going to take the leftmost or topmost mine spot, which is just fine with me. Okay, and so that's the end of that phase, of the dice deployment phase. Okay, and so now we're going to go into the, oh, let's see what they're calling it, the adventure phase. I guess that makes sense. The first thing you do is you would look at missions. Okay, well, nobody has been deployed to the mission, so we're not going to worry about that. Then we look at the land path here. Now, our AI has the leftmost spot. No one went here. So she's going to go after the monster. In the solo game, everything that the AI does or attempts in the adventure phase is a success. So this just goes away. All right, they defeated that monster. So now, since that monster is defeated, I'm still left on the track, and I'm going to be going for that land. All right, so I'm going to be trying to conquer that land, so to speak. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be first looking at my traps. Okay, I'm double checking myself just to make sure I'm not missing any steps here in the. Nope. Okay, so I'm revealing my trap now. In a multiplayer game, this would be placed face down. There's no point in doing that in the solo game. All right, so now I am going to go ahead and make this a purple die, because this allows me to re-roll up to 2 purple dice, or purple dice up to twice. Okay, and what I'm going to be doing now is trying to roll that amount. All right, we're trying to roll that amount. Double checking to make sure. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to match or exceed. All right. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to be rolling all these dice, and I'm looking to get a 16. All right, I'm looking to get a 16 here. One thing I did want to state is that when this monster was here, if these 2 symbols had matched up, that would change things, and I'll explain it if it comes up, but basically it makes it a little tougher to defeat these, but they were not of matching symbols, so I'm going to just let that go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll these. I have no modifiers here other than being able to re-roll. So let's see, I've got 10, I've got 14. All right, well, that's not going to get me there. That was a 5. We got 14. So I'm going to re-roll this and hope to get a 5. I've got 2 chances at it. All right, I've got 2 chances at it. So I'm gonna try. Oh, there we go, a 6 right away. Okay, so I got my threshold here of 16, and now this settled land is going to go underneath my player board here. Okay, so I was able to successfully settle that land. And now this is going to potentially be able to do some things for me here that I'll explain in just a moment, okay? I could, once I've settled the land, all right, I gain the glory points, so that's 3 glory points. This goes up to 8, which is also going to allow me, oh, I should have replaced that right away. Frost Store. Sorry about that. There he is. Okay, so it's going to allow me to potentially, although none of these, 1, 2, 3, I need 3, I need more than I have there, okay? But now that I've conquered the lands here, I can potentially settle it, all right? If I have a mercenary with a matching icon, I could settle. Well, I don't. I've got a wind icon and a fire icon. This is a kind of a leaf icon, so unfortunately I cannot do that. All right, now I'm double checking to make sure. Nope, that wouldn't work either. Okay, so that doesn't let me do anything at this point. If I'd been able to do that, they don't require wages. I don't have to pay wages to them. All right, which is going to be an issue because I'm going to lose right now one of my mercenaries for not having enough money to pay them. So that was probably not ideal, although it is going to give me a power that I can use here in a little bit that I'll talk about in a moment. All right, so we've gone ahead and done that. Now we are basically doing a cleanup of the board. We are going to be, we removed the land, so this is going to go away. We'll put out a new one. All right, a new header there. These are going to go back to the AI spots. Actually, this was mine, although that's going to be going away soon. The missions go away. 2 new missions are going to come out. First one on the A side. Second one on the B side. All right. We've done that. Now the dice are going to come back. Oops. All right. My trap goes away. And I think that is that. Paying wages. Oh, yeah. Well, I've got 2 mercenaries here and 1 lone coin. So I have to pay that coin, and unfortunately, one of these is going to go away. I'll go ahead. Actually, I kind of like Nyala there. I think I'm going to keep Nyala and let Corgo go away. So I'll go ahead and, sorry Corgo, you're off to the wherever you go, but you didn't make it. You didn't make it. So unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Actually, it says they desert in protest, so he's deserting from not getting paid. All right, and so now we just move on to round 2. I'll try to go much more quickly from here on out. Okay, here we go with round 2. Got my 1 mercenary here. This land, as an action now, I can spend any combination of 2 strength or persuasion die to be able to get one of these equipment cards without paying the cost. And that is pretty nice, because here we've got a nice hammer that gives a +1 to all red die rolls out in the lands, and that would normally cost $8, 8 gold, and I can get it for 2 dice. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so let me allocate my dice. I've got my purple and my red here, my red for here, my purple and my red for here. Okay, so this is my dice pool. I now, unfortunately though, because I got rid of Corgo, I have no persuasion dice. That's rough, because now things are going to be costing me full price. So that's the downside to getting rid of Corgo there, is that he was the only one that gave me a persuasion die. Now, could I potentially get one here? Yeah, but it's going to be tough. Okay, sorry, I should have gotten these land and monsters out as part of that last cleanup. Okay, unmatching, so that's all right. Okay, so this War Cores monster here, he's got an ability which I may end up having to deal with if I decide to fight him. It looks pretty nasty to me. I'm trying to find it on here. I'll find it when I... Okay, yeah, he automatically inflicts a automatic hit. Now it can be defended against, but that's pretty dicey. Okay, speaking of dice, let's do something with our dice. Okay, I've got no gold, so I honestly think my first thing I need to do is get some gold, because otherwise I'm in a world of hurt. I can go to the mine here and I can get myself 6 gold, or I can equip Nyala with this for free, which would be really nice. Really, really nice. Boy. And if I went here, I would immediately get 4 gold if I went there. Man. Well, let me see. I also, if I'm going to be going to fight monsters, it would be a good idea to get... you kind of have to get potions, too. All right, I'm going to do that first. I'm going to go here. I'm going to get myself 2 potions and 1 poison, and I'll explain how these work when that comes up. You can have up to 3 of each. All right, so that was my first go. Now the AI is going to go and do its thing. It's going out to the lands, and it's going to the 4th spot. All right, so it's going to, unless I go to these 2 places, or these 2, it's going to take out one of those. All right, it'll be the leftmost one first. Okay, so now I've got myself some potions. I've got, let's see here. Do I go ahead and outfit this and then just try to get a little bit of gold? I need at least 1 gold to pay Nyala here. I'd love to be able to trap War Cores there, because if I did, then I'd get 8 gold and 3 glory. I need a 13. think I might do that. I think I might try to do that, because that would get me some gold if I can do it. That would get me some gold. Now, Nyala is particularly good about killing, but I think what I'll do is I take Perkus out there because he would give me 1 shield. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out to this land. I'm going to take my leader here, Perkus, okay, who automatically is going to give me 1 shield to block that automatic hit. The other thing that happens is I get a block here, an automatic block here, and then I'm going to take one of my potions and I'm going to place it. You have to do it at the time of placement. So I'm placing a potion there, and I'm also going to put my trap here. You can't trap the monsters unless you have a trap token. You can kill them, but if you want to try to trap them, you have to have a trap token here first. The requirement is 1 magic die, and you can have up to 2 strength die, and so that's what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. The AI. They're going to the Citadel. They're going to the mine. All right, so they're going to take the leftmost. I'm pretty sure that they just go directly to that leftmost spot. Yep, highest available output. So they go ahead and block that off from me. Now I've got 1 more red die. If I had 2, I would certainly go here and get one of these guys or girls some equipment. I can't do that. I could get myself some equipment. I can get myself some more potions or poison. If I played a poison, this would have given me a +2 damage rather than a blocking, but I'd rather get the blocking right now. What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to play it safe and go here to get 2 gold in case I'm unsuccessful here. Because if I'm not successful here, I'm not going to have enough gold to pay for my mercenary, and that would be bad because then that would be gone, and that would be horrible. All right, here's the AI's last go. They're going to the Citadel. Oh, they're going back to the mine. They want all kinds of gold, or at least they want to keep me from it. All right, so that's fine. All right, so now we're going to the adventure phase. You can see it goes pretty quickly here. There's nobody here in the missions track, so we don't worry about that. I'm on the leftmost spot here, so I'm going to be going after War Cores here. First thing that happens is that they are going to do the damage phase, their monster phase first. This means that it's going to be rolling 3, I'm going to be rolling 3 monster dice. This was its special power, meaning that it gets a automatic hit on me. I need to roll a 13, between a 13 and a 17 to trap it. If I do, I'm going to get 3 glory and 8 gold. All right. If I get above that, then I would kill it and I would get 4 glory and 1 basically victory point. Okay. So first thing you have to do is roll this potential damage. So I'm rolling 3 of these monster die. Basically a hit is any monster face and a miss is a blank face. So I've got 1 block already. Oh, this is when I'm going to kill it. So I don't have 1 block there. That's if I'm trying to slay it. I think that's what that means. Pretty sure that's what that means. And I'm not going to slay it. I'm actually trying to trap it. So I'm making sure that I understand that power correctly here. Yeah, against monster attacks. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's good. This is because he's attacking me right now. Okay, I'm fine. So I do have a block there. I've got a block there, and a block there, and potentially a block here. So they couldn't kill my mercenary. He did 2 hits. It's blocked here, and it's blocked here. So I didn't even need to use that, all right, which is fine. It's going to come back to me, thankfully. All right, so it wasn't wasted. And now what I want to do is roll a 13 or higher. Okay, so I'm going to roll these dice. Now, if you're trying to trap, you can roll 1 at a time if you want to. And I think I might want to do that just in the off chance that I rolled all, because I have +1s here. So if I rolled both of these as 6s, that would be 14, plus this could get me over. So that's probably wishful thinking, but I am going to try to roll these 1 at a time. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is roll this, and I got a 2. That's not a good start. All right. I'm going to roll this, and this is going to give me a +1. Oh, jeez. There's no chance. So that's 5, because that's a 3. And that's 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just missed. Just missed. So, unfortunately, I did not defeat that monster. Okay? So, our AI here now is going to defeat that monster because they always win, and then the land card goes away as well. All right? So that was unfortunate. Now, since I went out to the lands and didn't get anything, I get to choose some loot. So that's a nice little consolation that I get. And so what I'm going to do is you can use these at any point. This is if you trap a monster, you can get +3 glory. That's nice. Here you can get 2 and 2 of poison and potions. That's good. This is giving you +4 glory if you fight a monster out here on the exterior, which we haven't even gotten to. This is a +2 on all red dice rolled when you go out to the lands. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I just keep this for whenever I want to use it. Okay, this comes back since I didn't use this potion. He can come back to me. This is going to go away. I'm going to refill that. Okay, this is going to go away. Put out a new one. These go away. Put out 2 new ones. Side A. Side B. All right. Dice come back. I'm not doing terribly well. That's to be expected. All right. We bring out a new monster, which is Snailer, and a land, which still luckily has 2 different symbols there, so I don't have to worry about that. We move the marker down. I need to pay my 1 gold. I didn't do that in order. You're supposed to do this earlier, but it hasn't affected things so far, just so you know. And now we are all set for round 3. All right, almost halfway through here, or at least we will be at the end of this round. All right, I think I need to start getting some monsters here. I need some points. All right, or lands. I have 1 land, which is good, but I need to do a little better. So let's get my dice allocation. I get my magic die and my strength die here. I get my strength die for here. I get my magic and my strength die for here. Okay. None of these dice are rolled because I don't have any persuasion dice, unfortunately, which is not great because it keeps me from getting more. It keeps me from getting more of these monsters, or mercenaries. I kind of want to go after a monster again. Is that foolish? Probably. But to do it, I want to trap it. So I need to get myself a trap first, and I can't afford any as of right now. So what I need to do first. This is unfortunate. Yeah, because killing the monster is not going to get me any gold. Oh boy. And I can't trap it if I don't have a trap. The cheapest trap here is 3. I could take a risk. Come over here. Because I need at least 3 if I want to snag this first spot. So if I did that, boy, I wouldn't have enough. Yeah, I would barely have enough. Okay, so I'm going to try this. I think this is a huge risk again. No, I wouldn't, because I need to get a trap over there. That would not leave me with enough for paying. I'm taking a huge risk if I go all in on that. All right, I'm going to play it safe for now. I'm going to go ahead and go here. I'll get 6 gold. I hate doing that. I probably should not have gotten rid of my Corgo, because he gave me a persuasion die every round, which made things cheaper. All right, they're going to the lands, and they're going to the first mission spot. So they're going to snag this, unless I were to go here and try to outroll them. I don't think that's going to happen. All right. Actually, I think they'll win it regardless. I'd have to look that up, but I'm not going there, so it doesn't matter right now. Okay. So, do I go ahead and get myself a... I can't get one of these because I don't have enough glory. Thinking I may try to get a trap. I'll go here. I'll pay 3 for this trap. That'll give me a purple die. Oops. So I get 2 back. And now if this spot right here isn't taken, I'll try to take that and hope that I can take this from that. But if the AI goes anywhere along here, then that's going to be taken from me. So it's a huge risk. All right, here we go. And it might be moot. Nope, it's going to the Citadel and it's going to the traps, and I need to replace that actually, a trap that I took. All right. And so when it goes to the Hunter's Law, yep, it's going to take both of the traps from this row, from the first row. Okay, so these go away. They're going to get replaced. I'll put these over here. Put 2 more traps out. Put actually it should be a persuasion die, just to play it as it's really supposed to go, because if I went there again with another persuasion die, which I don't have, I could potentially get a better discount there. Okay, and so now I'm going to take my risk here and take my 2 purple dice, which are the requirement. You need to have at least 2 purple or strength die, and what I'm going to do is send do I want to send Purkis out there because he would potentially protect me? I think I might do that. Because I'm not trying to kill it, so Naila doesn't really help me. So I'll send Purkis out here, put these here. This says I immediately get a poison or a, no, it's just a potion, sorry. Get a potion, which I can put, actually I think it might be, I might check what that does. That's a different symbol that I'm not used to. Oh, you know, that actually I think is from that's from the expansion. And I'm not playing with that, so that's a mistake on my part. But just for the sake, I'm going to make it either as if it was a potion or a poison. That's not really what it is, but I'm just going to do that for the sake of doing it. I could put one of my own on there as well, but I already get 1 block, so it couldn't. I think I'm just going to hang on to it, okay? And then I have to put my trap out here if I want to try to trap it, which I do. All right. Okay, now I'm going to hope that it doesn't take one of these 3 spots, because if it does, it's going to take Snailer out from underneath me. And it did not. Hooray! It's going to the Citadel, and it's going here. It's going to go right there. It's going to take this equipment away, and then I'll refill it with a new one. Another Pugnor. All right, so I lucked out there in that I still am going to get a chance to trap Snailer here, okay? First thing that happens is this goes away. The AI is always going to win those. All right, now I'm going for a trap of Snailer here. So the first thing that's going to happen is the monster phase. They're going to be rolling 3 dice. I've got 1 block with my Purkis's ability. I've got 1 potion here that I could use. So that's 2 potential blocks. And I only needed one hit, so I don't even need to use my potion, which is terrific. All right. Okay, so now this trap is going to give me an extra purple die. All right, and so now I'm trying to roll a 12. So I'm going to roll these one at a time because I could stop at any point. If it's, you know, actually, yeah, if I roll all 3 6s, then that would be bad because that would get me to 18, which I don't want. So I'm hoping to get 12 out of these 3 purple die. My rolling has not done great so far. There's a 4. If I do that 2 more times, I'm okay. 5, 9, so I need a 3 or higher. Oh no! 11. 11. That is very unfortunate. All right, well, boy, my rolling has been quite bad. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any modifiers, and I sure don't. I could, if I had red dice here, I could have played this to give me +2, but I don't have red dice. Those are all magic dice. That's a big bummer. All right, well, didn't happen. It did not happen. So at least I do get another loot here. I think what I'll do is take this because I keep trying to trap. So hopefully I can use that at some point here soon. I'll refill that. That allows you to buy an equipment for free. That's nice. Okay, so Man, that was rough. All right, so these are going to go away. All right. This is going to come back. This is going away. This is coming back. This is going away. Get 2 more of these. A on that side, B on this side. This goes away. This comes out. Actually, that's another one of those. I'm going to put those expansion ones aside. This one looks good. All right. We put out a new monster. Crinks. Uh-oh. That's not good. We got a match. That means that now instead of rolling 3 dice, you'd be rolling 4 dice. Ouch. All right. So we do that. I pay for my mercenary. And these dice come back. We move down into round 4. Boy, I have done very, very poorly. All right, let's see how I do. Let's see if I can somehow turn this around. Okay, I've decided in this round, I'm just going to go after the kill. Because I think that at this point, I need to start... I'm set up better to slay monsters than I am to trap them. So I really need to just go for it here. This special ability only affects them when they're here at the entrance to the Citadel, which they're not. In a solo game, it's very... Oh! I did something wrong there. There was a monster left over. This monster, instead of going away, which was the one it was this one I was going for, actually comes here to the Citadel. Okay? I almost forgot that, because it doesn't happen very often in the solo game. Because the AI usually gets out there to the land and they take it right away. So yeah, that's rough. Okay, I'm making sure I did that correctly. Looking. Okay. Yeah, it goes to the Citadel. Okay. Alright, here's what I need to do. Move any monster that was attacked but not captured or eliminated to the Citadel entrance. Alright. If there's a monster at the Citadel entrance, take the top panic token, flip it face up, and place it on the building that's indicated. Players cannot deploy dice in a building while there is a panic token on it. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, that's unfortunate. So now I can't get any traps. So even more of a reason to go for the kill rather than the trap. Okay, so now at this point, if I wanted to go after this guy here that I couldn't defeat in the last round, I could defeat him to take away this panic token so that I could then go again to the traps, because I'm not going to be able to go there unless he's gone. So I'm thinking I might do that. Now, the problem is that this particular monster, when he's here at the entrance to the Citadel, he gains an extra 2, so he'll be rolling 5 attack dice against me if I go there. I have 2 immediate blocks. I could send him out to get a 3rd, but I'm almost thinking I'd rather send Nyala out there because they get she gets a +3 to kill. Although this, oof, and I can't get a trap, so that doesn't help me. Yeah, okay. Well, let me allocate dice first. So I've got my strength and my magic. I'm going to get my strength die here. I'm going to get my strength and my magic die here. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to go pretty much all in on this to try to take care of that, and hope for the best. So I could first come here to get a defense token. If I did that, I could put a defense token here. That would give me 3. And then if they'd have to roll all 5 hits. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to come here first. I'm going to get a defense token. I'm going to spend 2. Leaves me with the 1 gold I need to pay Nyala at the end of this round. It's going to give me a defense token, okay? Which I'll put right here. I can have up to 5. All right, now I roll the AI's turn. They're going to the Citadel. They're going to the equipment. Put a 2 there. They're taking out the second card here. This goes away and gets replenished. All right, here we go. I'm going out to defend the Citadel. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Nyala out there. Okay, she's going to go in this rightmost spot. I can put any number of dice and or defense tokens out. Defense token takes up 2 spots. All right, I need to get an 18. I could get a +3. I get a +3 with Nyala. I could get a +2 for every red die I roll here. So do I save myself 1? I need to get 18. No, I think I'm going all in. I think I need to. The way I've been rolling in this game, I need to put everything out there and put it all on this particular attack, or else I'm just going to be, I think, toast. I might be toast anyway. All right, because if the AI doesn't come out here and take this out of the way, it's going to go to the Citadel. And I lucked out. Oh, I did. I lucked out. It's going to the 3rd spot, okay? This is one where I'm actually happy that the AI is going out here because it's going to take that monster away, and that's going to allow me to not have to worry about this. And if I can defeat it, then I can get rid of that token. All right? Okay, so that was quick, right? I put everything here. They went there. That's it. So now the AI takes care of this. The land is going to go away. All right. Now we make sure I do this in order. All right. We do the conquest, the land battles, land conquest, and then the defense of the Citadel. Yes. Okay. Here we go. So I've got 3 defense. Okay. I'm going out with Nyala, so I've got +3 to attack, but the first thing we're going to do is roll these monster dice, and they roll an extra 2, so they're rolling 5. I'm blocking 3. Okay, good. They only hit for 2. That's the only thing I've rolled good on is on this, so I'm safe. I blocked 2 right there, so I'm even going to be able to get that back. Wonderful. Okay, so here we go. I'm rolling all of these dice. I've got 3 already coming my way. I'm really hoping I can roll some high numbers here. Wow, I could not be doing worse. Okay, I have no rerolls, so let's see here. I've got 5, 8. The best I can do would be 12. If I turn that in, 12 is not enough. Wow, that is stunning how bad I'm rolling. Just stunning how bad I am rolling. Yeah, that's awful. That is just awful. So I got nothing there. I don't even know if I get a loot token for that. I'm going to double check. That says a land path. I don't know that I'm on a land path. I don't think that it counts. I don't think I get this for that. I don't think I get one of these for that, unfortunately. So boy, that was just one bummer of a round. That's going to stay right where it is. This is going to go away. We'll bring out a new one. All right. This is going to come back. Nyala is going to come back. My defense token is going to come back because it wasn't used. All right. These go away. Put out 2 new ones. Boy, I can tell you, you are seeing the worst possible way you can play this game, that's for sure. All right. So we got those. And we get these back. And we're going to round 5. We're going to get a new monster. Trons. And Kajul. All right, no matching phases there. Whew, boy, I'm doing horribly. Horribly. Okay, Do I go all at it again and just think that there's no way I can do that badly again? I don't know. Let's see. All right, so first thing let's do is get our dice allocation. We go here. We get 1 for that. We get these. All right, so here are all my dice. I could be coming after one of these and for free, if I put 2 of my dice down here, go after that. But gosh, I got to tell you, it just seems like nothing I'm doing is working here. I can go here and get after Trons. That would give me a potential 15. Which, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Did I pay for my Nyala? I don't think I paid, so I'm going to need to get some gold. Alright, I can't get gold here because I can't trap. Can't get gold here because I can't trap. So, let's put 1 here. Get some gold. Boy, this has been miserable. Alright, they're staying in the Citadel. They're coming here. Alright, they're taking away Zondu, it looks like. Out comes Fandor. There we go. And now I've got a decision to make. Do I try to make something out of the last round? Do I try to go after these? It's really hard telling. I've rolled so poorly, and boy. I don't know if I counted Nyala's +3 last round, but I wasn't within 3, so it didn't matter. I think the best I could have got was 12, which would have put me to 15. So, boy. I think I got to do it again. I feel like I have to just go. I have to keep going there. So yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go at it again. Send out Nyala. Put out my defense token. Put all 4 of my dice out here, and hope that now the AI comes back out here somewhere. They did not. They're going to the mine, and so they're going to take these spots. And so even if I destroy this monster, Trons is coming over there and is going to do its damage. All right. So these aren't going to happen because there's nothing to occur there. So we go right here to this. So they're going to be rolling 5 dice. I've got 3 blocked. All right. And there's 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 goes away, and I have to turn this over for 1 damage, and that means that still alive, but damaged. And when they come back, I could spend one of my potions to basically heal her. So, all right. So now I go after the Snailer again. I've got to get 18. I'm starting with 3. All right. Here we go. Okay, let's see what I got. This could be it. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, and if I use this... Oh, wait. I've got 3 already. So 3, 6, 9, 14, and 6. Yeah, I can get it right there. Okay, so, yay! Alright, so I defeated Snailer. I'm going to get 6 glory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and 1, this gets turned face down. It's going to give me 1 victory point at the end of the game. Alright, so I did finally do something there. Alright, and now this is going to come here. This goes away. And now the tavern is blocked off until I take care. Until I take care of this. Nyala's going to come back. I'm going to spend a potion to heal her. These come back. This goes away. That goes away. Out comes a new tile. Out comes a new monster. Gator. Out comes a new land. Rania, which is water, so I don't have to worry about that. And now we're in to round number 6 as soon as I pay for Naila, which is actually 2 now because I'm in the second row. So I've got to pay 2 for each of my mercenaries. Thankfully, I had that second one. All right, well, we've got round 6, our final round. It looks like, I didn't talk about this, but what I'm trying to get is for this particular solo game, this scenario, I'm just trying to, I went for the easiest one where you just have a score threshold. And so the lowest score threshold is 35. That's the trainee. The veteran is 45 and the hero is 60. I'll be very happy if I can even get to the trainee level. We'll see. We'll see. Right now I'm at 14, but there's other things that can be added. Actually 15, but there's other things that will be potentially added in. All right. Okay, so Tron's here is miserable at the Citadel. You roll 6, so I don't think I'm going to be going after that monster at all. I'm not going to be hiring any of these, unfortunately, which I most likely would have done because I could have, but now it's blocked because I have more glory now. But I think I am going to go for Gator there. I think that's highly likely, is that I'll go for Gator. And do I trap or do I go for the kill? I probably go for the kill because, like I said before, I'm much better set up for the kill. This one, Gator rolls 4 dice and you can't use any potions, so that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough, so I think, boy, that's very dangerous. Yeah, so I almost have to go there with somebody that's got some defense tokens. So Perkus has some, but I'd rather go in with Naila. So I think what I might do is go in with getting some defense tokens. I think I need to get some defense tokens. So first thing I'm going to do is get my dice. These 2 here. I now get a persuasion dice, hooray, or die I should say, because I'm in the second realm. And then I get these 2. Let me roll that persuasion die. Got me a 4, okay. All right, well, oh boy though, if I trap, I could use this to get me 3 extra glory. That would be nice. So maybe I want to try to trap Gator. Much easier to do. I'd have to come over here and get a trap token. Boy, yeah, and that would give me some gold, although I'm in the last round, so I'm not sure that much matters. No, I think I just got to go for the kill, but I do need to get some defense tokens. That's something that's definitely in my future, but I need to get gold to do it because it costs me 2 for 1. Here I can go with, I need 1, I can go with up to 5, and I only need 12. Yeah. Do I trap? No, I just think I need to get some gold for this. All right, so do I go whole hog and get the 6? That just seems like a waste. I almost wonder if I just take a huge risk, roll 4 dice, and hope I don't get hit with more than 2 of them. But that just seems like a huge, I mean, that seems very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. All right, can I use multiple defense tokens? That's, well, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I've gone over this enough. I'm going to go here. All right, I'm gonna use one of my red dice, get 2 gold. Hopefully I can come over here. Hopefully that doesn't get blocked off from me. And then I'll see if I can go after that monster. We'll see. They're going to here. Okay, that's good. They're blocking the top of the alchemy spot. All right, now I've got my 2 gold. I'm going to go, oh, actually, I can go here and just spend 1. I'll do that. I'll spend 1 and get a defense token. Or I can spend 1 actually and get 2 defense tokens, because that would cost me 4. Yeah, why wouldn't I do that? I spend 1 and get 2 defense tokens. That would be silly. All right, so I do that. Now the AI, and I just hope they're not going to that first land spot, because if they do, they've snaked it from me. And they are not, thankfully. Oh, see, that's good. Now they're going to the defense token spot. All right. I lucked out there. Okay. Now I'm going here towards Gator. So I just need to kind of assess my options here. Okay, I'm going after Gator. And I'm going for the kill, obviously, because I don't have a trap token. All right, so I think I kind of want to go out there with Nyala, although I get a block from Purkis here. I'll be going out with 2 defense tokens, so I could block 2 hits, and then if they rolled all hits, I would be killed. It's a risk. If I went out with Purkis, then it's no risk because I'd be blocking 3. But then I'd be losing 3 potential points of, boy. I think my safest bet is just because I'm really kind of going all in. I'm going to go in with Purkis. I'm going to go in with 2 defense tokens. Then I have a requirement of 1 strength die, and I can put up to 5 of these other dice. All right. Oops. I'll be able to re-roll 1 of these purple dice too. And I've got a +2 on my red. So I think I'm in pretty good shape. I feel pretty okay with that, which was the famous last words. They're going to the Citadel. They are going here again. All right. Alright, they're taking that. Actually, they should have taken these away, but I'm not going for them, so I'm not going to go through the motions there. Technically, I'd be removing those and replacing them with new, but since I'm not going after them, there's no point there. Alright, so here we go. We are going to be attacking the Gator here. Alright, first thing he's going to do is he's going to roll 4 monster dice. Alright, I've got an automatic defense as Purkis's skill. I've got 2 blocks here, so I'm blocking 3 potentially. And thankfully I did, because there you go. Those got used, I blocked 1, so I'm glad I went out there with Purkis. Alright, so here we go. Now I'm rolling for 14. I want 14. I can do +2 to my reds. I can re-roll any 1 purple die. I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm in good shape. I wish I'd been rolling like this before. All right, so 14, I defeated Gator. I get 2 glory, and this is going to be flipped face down to give me an extra 2 victory points. All right, so finally started to do a little bit of damage here. Took out Gator. All right. Okay, so now we have the defense of the Citadel, which is not going to happen. We are going to spread panic, though, which, again, this is the last round. It doesn't much matter. I'll go ahead and block that, but it doesn't really matter. All right. I do have to pay for my mercenary. Oh, that is actually huge. Not huge, but it stinks, because I am going to lose my mercenary because I can't pay for it. I'm here. So that's going to be 4 points I lose there. That's very unfortunate. That's 4 points, and that's no joke. That's gonna hurt my score. I needed to have an extra gold. I couldn't trap it though because I didn't have a trap token. All right, so end game scoring is pretty simple. You get 1 VP for each glory point on your progress track. All right, so my glory, I'm at 16. You get 1 VP for each reputation. There's 1, so I'm at 17. You get the VPs on these. So 18, 19, 20. All right, so I'm at 20 there. Then you look at your different icons. So from 1 to 2, you'd get 1 point. So I get 1 point for that. So boy, that's horrible. 21 points. That's pretty sad. Let me make sure that's right. 16 plus 1 is 17. 18, 19, 20, and 1 point for 2 of those. 21 points. Now, had I been able to keep my last mercenary there, that would have got me to 25, which would have just put me, I believe, at the lowest rung. No, 35 is the lowest rung of the ladder. So This is a perfect prime example of what bad dice rolling will get you, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it, Monsterlands. I hope you got a good idea on how to not to play it, which is kind of my forte. So anyway, I thank you so much for your time as always, and have a great day.